Hey guys, thanks for coming out. It was nice to get back on the winning side of things in Galen Center. I was proud of our team's response to obviously a tough one the other night. I thought we had a couple good days of practice and then came out here and did what we needed to do, particularly that third quarter. I think, even having a lead, we felt like we could be even better, and we sort of played the way we wanted to for a majority of the game, and that's encouraging. And these two had great games, and just excited to keep it moving and have another couple days of practice before getting up to the Bay Area.
Ladies, good job. And first, before I ask Lindsay a question, I want to wish you guys a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.
Thank you. You too.
Lindsay, after the game at UConn, what was it that you wanted to see from the women of Troy coming into this game? Was there anything specific?
Yeah, we had a couple days off, and I know a bunch of people were in the gym working. We have a group that likes to be in the gym, and I just wanted to use my time to be as clear with film and messaging as I could to just lead us in the right direction. And I think that I came in and said I don't think anyone expects a pretty film session. There was not too much pretty for us on it, but it was also encouraging in a lot of ways, because I think while we got it handed to us, we also saw things that we could have done better immediately. We saw things that we can improve at. And so what we wanted to see was just a team that was more intentional defensively, more ball pressure, more participation from all five people at once. And offensively, just simple things better spacing, better ball movement, reaching our potential, because we do believe, that we haven't even begun to do that on the offensive end. And so I saw that in practice, and, I think we saw a lot of it in the game tonight too, but it'll continue to be a work in progress.
And Londynn, career high tonight. How's it feel?
Yeah, it feels good. I'm just happy that, we're starting to finally put the pieces together. I know that's something we've definitely been emphasizing in practices, and so just watching film and, putting the pieces together, but it was fun.
Londynn, what just gave you the confidence to shoot like you did tonight? Was it something like, are you in the gym all the time shooting, or is this something that happens kind of naturally for you?
Yeah, I try to get, shots up. I get shots up with Coach Nikki, I think, after every practice. I have my trainer come up sometimes, maybe 2 times a week. So just the reps, I think, Coach Lindsay's really big on just game-like reps every single time, and I think that helps so much because it translates. So just focusing on that, but team does an amazing job, obviously finding the open person. So,
Coach, you said that you guys had a great week of practice. Today you guys only committed 7 turnovers compared to in the UConn game you guys committed 19. Was that a point of emphasis during those practices to limit the turnovers?
Sure. Obviously UConn puts on a little more pressure. That's kind of how they play, and we knew that we wanted to and could have handled it better. But yeah, we've talked about moving the ball, right? Going back, to your question, we all know how Londynn can shoot the ball. She does put in the work. It doesn't surprise me. It's more we believe that our shooters, our scorers, everyone's going to be able to get to higher percentages if the ball's moving a little more crisply, if we get to what we want faster, no matter who it is. And then I thought our defensive intensity created more open looks for us as well. We were the ones applying some pressure, turning them over. But no question, we feel like the less we turn it over, the more opportunities we have to defend people, which we're pretty good at, and to score, because we got the ball in their hands more.
Hi, Coach. Great game, ladies and Coach. Cal Poly just played Tuesday against UCLA, and I'm sure you probably watched the game film or had some reflection. Was there any pressure coming in, how they responded to how you respond to the game as well today?
No. We watch all the games that they play, but you mean just in comparison to... No, everyone's on their own. We know UCLA is good. Different teams, different game plans, different things. We showed a couple clips maybe from that game, but it was really a mixture of what Cal Poly's trying to do, and we felt like this game was a little bit more about us. I don't think that was too much of a factor.
All right, thanks. And for you, Yakiya?
Yeah.
Yakiya. Okay. Milton?
Yes.
All right. Just want to make sure. You have 4 blocks tonight. How exciting was it just to get as many minutes as you got, and also to get those 4 blocks today?
Really exciting. I try to capitalize on any opportunity that I'm given. Try to play with as much energy and intensity as we can. I feel like something that Coach Lindsay has been talking about a lot is rim protecting. And I feel like that's something that I'm able to bring, and I just glad I was able to bring it today.
You got hyped on that one crazy block.
I know, yeah.
I think you're going to see the replay and see it. That was a great block.
Thank you.
Hey, Coach. Can you talk about Londyn's leadership and what she has brought to this team? And Londynn, can you elaborate on your leadership and how others value it as well?
Yeah, we talked about the other day in practice. Like, she's been to where we all want to go, right? She's been to a Final Four. She's played in big-time Big Ten games. I mean, maybe wearing, the wrong color or the other color. Just joking. It's all love. It's all love. But, she's been in situations, and that experience is a premium. So I think she brings a ton of that, just understanding what the moment is going to look like. In addition, the confidence factor, right? Like, everyone's always striving to be better. But one thing I really appreciate about Londynn is that, she didn't look too much different today, going 5 for 8 from 3, as if she didn't shoot as well, because she's going to bring that confidence and swagger no matter what. And I think that's a big part of her leadership. And it's huge for us. Like, we rely on it. We rely on, KD's leadership as well. They've never played here for us, but they've been in big time games. And then obviously our players that have worn this uniform before. But yeah, her leadership's been tremendous. And I think that's something that's going to continue to evolve even and more. We want more from all of our players in terms of their voices. So it's been really a positive thing.
Coach, you mentioned, being able to defend well. Just what do you make of the defensive pairing when you have both Londynn and Malia out there, putting pressure on opposing ball handlers?
Yeah, I mean, I think it's a look for us that can be very difficult for other people. I mean, I do think we have some lineup flexibility. We can go super big, we can go smaller, but no matter who it is, we want the other team to be uncomfortable. And I thought in particular Londynn and Malia did a great job at the point of attack today. I mean, Londynn had steals, and Malia had steals, and Jazzy had a couple, but I think it started with our ball pressure early, and Londynn and Malia both have an ability to kind of get up in you as a ball handler and still not get beat. And that's something that really can drive a defensive pressure, mentality.
Lindsay, you have 2 great bench players up there with you right now. How do you feel about how this team has kind of been galvanized and become well-rounded in this non-conference stretch as you head back into Big Ten play?
Yeah, like, I don't really think about it that way. Like, I don't think, I have 2 people coming off the bench or starting. Like, our lineup can continue to evolve, but I just think we have depth. I do think we have competitive depth, and I think that it should allow us to play really hard, right? I mean, tonight no one played 30 minutes at all, and maybe that's a little bit atypical, but we do believe that we can play different kinds of lineups, different people who have different skill sets, different looks, and come at people in waves, and you need that in the Big Ten. You need that to be competitive, and it's different people's nights, in terms of scoring sometimes, but in terms of the energy and effort we play with, we expect everyone to come in with a standard, and I thought, these 2 were really, on their game tonight, regardless of whether they started a quarter, came in off the bench off a quarter, started, the game or not. I don't think about it that way as much as how are we playing as a unit.
Londynn, as a veteran, been around, you've been, especially in Southern California, and when you go into these Big Ten games, it's going to be packed, it's going to be crazy. What do you tell your teammates to keep them calm?
I mean, honestly, I think that kind of motivates us. I think we, have one of the best conferences in basketball. So I think just having that audience when we're going sold out crowds, like, that's really fun. That's super competitive. We can play an amazing team any night. So just having that mentality and just staying true to who we are. It doesn't really matter who we play as long as we're going out executing the game plan, the scout, whatever it is that we need to accomplish, and then just building on that, getting better, communicating with each other. I know communicating is something we've really been focusing on. So I think that will always help.
Thank you.
Thank you.